There is a silence beneath all things, and within that silence a pulse. It moves through galaxies and grains of sand alike, a rhythm older than time itself. The ancients whispered of it in temples and star maps. They called it the principle of vibration, the secret that nothing rests, that everything moves, that all existence hums with unseen life. Look closely at the stillest stone. Within it, atoms dance in endless motion, swirling to a sound too subtle for the ear. This is the secret heartbeat of reality, the vibration that turns invisible spirit into tangible form. The Hermetic masters knew that the universe was not built. It was sung into being each frequency, each pulse, each breath of motion. Is a note in the grand symphony of creation, and within that infinite music, you too are vibrating, resonating, participating. What we call solid is only the slowest dance of energy. What we call emptiness is merely a space between notes. Even thought is vibration and emotion. The song your soul sings into the field of life. So when you speak, move, or dream, you are not separate from the cosmos. You are its rhythm, its echo, its living pulse. Everything vibrates, and to feel that truth is to awaken to the hidden heartbeat that connects all things, from the whisper of an atom to the breath of God. Long before science spoke of energy and waves, the ancient sages of Egypt and Greece whispered a truth too subtle for the mind, that the foundation of existence was movement, eternal, intelligent, divine. They called it the principle of vibration, and enshrined it in the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great master, whose words became the seed of countless mysteries. In the Kybalion it is written, "Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates." This was not poetry to them. It was physics of the soul. They saw spirit as pure motion, the first trembling of consciousness that rippled outward, slowing, condensing, crystallizing into light, sound, and matter. To the Hermetic mind, vibration was the bridge, the sacred thread, connecting the unmanifest with the manifest, the invisible with the visible, the eternal with the temporal. Across the world, the same truth emerged in different tongues. The Hindus spoke of Om, the cosmic syllable whose sound birthed the universe. Mystics of every path felt that, beneath the veil of forms, was the same trembling presence, a divine hum that sustained creation. The Hermetists taught that all planes of being, from spirit to matter, from thought to emotion, are but varying degrees of vibration. Change the frequency, and you change the world you perceive. As light can become sound, so thought can become flesh. And so the initiate learned to master vibration is to master transformation. The higher one's vibration, the closer one aligns to the divine. This is why silence, devotion, and focused will were not acts of worship. but acts of tuning. Attuning the soul to the eternal resonance of the One, mind. For in the beginning and even now, the cosmos is not a machine. It is a living melody, still being played by the unseen hands of spirit. For centuries, the Hermetic principle of vibration was guarded in mystery schools, spoken of in whispers, dismissed by the rational mind as myth or metaphor. But in the quiet laboratories of modern science, truth began to hum again, this time in the language of physics. When scientists peered deep into matter, expecting solidity, they found only motion. Atoms were not tiny blocks of substance, but whirling storms of energy. Particles dancing in space, so vast that the solid world revealed itself as mostly nothing. The Hermetic whisper returned. Nothing rests, everything moves. In the quantum field, even the void vibrates. What appears as empty space is alive, with invisible waves frequencies, constantly birthing particles into being and dissolving them again. Creation, it seems, is not a one-time event, it is a perpetual oscillation, a cosmic breathing, expanding and contracting with every instant of existence. String theory carried this vision further. It tells us that all matter, all energy are not things, but vibrations of tiny strings, resonating at different frequencies. A photon, a quark, a human being, all are notes in one infinite song. Different tones, same symphony. Tesla, the prophet of electricity, once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." He did not speak metaphorically. He felt the hum of the cosmos, in every pulse of lightning, in every unseen wave that carried sound, thought, and light. Even consciousness, once thought to exist apart from matter, now appears to move in the same field. A vibration that both perceives and creates the reality it experiences. Observation alters the wave. The mind shapes the pattern. What Hermeticists intuited through meditation, science now glimpses through mathematics. We are beginning to remember what was never truly forgotten. The universe is not a static structure, but a living movement, a boundless dance of energy. Weaving matter, mind and mystery into one eternal vibration. And within that vibration, you are not a spectator, you are the song itself. Moment by moment, playing the rhythm of your own. Becoming the same pulse that stirs galaxies, beats quietly within you every breath. Every thought, every emotion, sends ripples through the ocean of existence. You are not a passive receiver of reality. You are a transmitter broadcasting frequencies into the living field of the cosmos. Science calls it the electromagnetic field. Mystics call it the aura. Hermeticists called it the sphere of mind. Whatever name we do it, it is the same truth. You are surrounded and sustained by energy that reflects your inner vibration. Each emotion carries its own frequency. Fear vibrates low and heavy, clinging to the material plane. Love moves high and light, lifting the soul toward unity. Joy radiates, grief contracts. And every feeling in between is a unique tone played upon the strings of the soul within your body. Energy sensors spin, the ancients called them chakras. Each one a portal of resonance. The heart, the mind, the gut, they are not merely organs, but instruments of frequency, receiving and sending waves that shape your experience. Your thoughts, too, are vibrations. Each idea sends a subtle impulse through your field, arranging matter and attracting events that match its rhythm. This is why two people standing side by side can live in entirely different worlds, each attuned to the station of their own mind. When your vibration is low, life feels fragmented and heavy. When it rises, synchronicities flow, intuition sharpens, and the universe begins to echo your inner harmony. To raise your vibration is not to escape the world, but to tune it. The higher you vibrate, the more the world reveals its hidden order, a reflection of the music you carry within. For the truth is simple and profound. The cosmos is not outside you. It is vibrating through you, singing your name in the language of light. Every vibration calls an answer. Nothing moves in isolation. When one frequency sounds, the universe listens and responds in kind. This is the secret law of resonance. The ancients knew that like attracts like, not by chance or desire, but by vibration. Every emotion, every thought, every state of being sends out a tone that seeks its own reflection in the world around it. You have felt this before. The instant connection with a stranger, the ease in certain places, the tension in others. It is not random chemistry. It is resonance. When your inner frequency matches another's, energy flows effortlessly between you. When it clashes, the current resists and harmony fades. Resonance is the hidden physics of creation. Two strings tuned alike will vibrate together, even when only one is touched. So too, your heart vibrates with the world it believes in. Your thoughts send ripples into the field, and what returns are echoes of your own vibration. This is why the masters taught, you attract not what you want, but what you are. Words are surface, vibration is essence. To change what life reflects, you must change the frequency of your being. When love resonates, it calls forth more love. When fear resonates, it shapes reality in its own trembling image. And so every day becomes a tuning. Every choice, a note in the song you're sending out to the cosmos. The universe does not judge the melody. It simply amplifies it, whatever you are in tune with. You live within. And in this simple truth lies the art of manifestation. Not control, but resonance. Every alchemist knew to change the world, one must first change the self. The Hermetic masters called it transmutation, not of lead into gold, but of dense emotion, into radiant light of chaos, into harmony of vibration, into higher form. You are an instrument constantly tuning. Your thoughts are strings, your breath the bow, your awareness the musician, and the music you play. The tone of your being ripples through the universe, shaping experience to match its song. To shift your frequency is not to escape darkness, but to refine it. Every emotion holds power. Fear can become courage, anger can become clarity, grief can become compassion. When consciousness turns toward them with love, this is the heart of alchemy. The transformation of vibration through awareness. Breathe deeply with every slow exhale. You release the lower tones that no longer serve. With every gentle inhale, you invite the higher resonance of stillness and trust. Sound silence. Movement gratitude. Each is a key that unlocks a different octave of being. The Hermetic text spoke of mental transmutation, the power to raise one's vibration by shifting thought. To think higher is to live higher. To feel higher is to create higher. And when thought and feeling align, a new frequency emerges, one that bends reality itself, as within so without. The outer world rearranges itself in response to the vibration you hold inside. You do not fight darkness by force. You dissolve it by shining brighter. This is the alchemist's path. To live as the tuning fork of heaven, resonating the divine note, until the world begins to sing along. Listen. Beneath the noise of the world, there is music. Every planet, every heart, every atom vibrates within the same grand orchestra. Creation is not chaos, it is harmony. Seeking expression through countless tones of being, the stars sing and light the ocean's pulse in waves. The breath you take now is the echo of the first vibration, spirit unfolding into form. Each of us is a note in the infinite composition, a fleeting phrase in the song of eternity. And though we seem separate, we are bound by resonance, threads of frequency weaving consciousness into unity. When your vibration rises, you tune not only yourself, but the world around you, every act of kindness, every moment of peace, adds one more tone to the universal harmony. The wise do not seek to control the music. They learn to play in tune. For the universe is not something to conquer, but something to join. Everything vibrates, everything sings. And when you listen deeply enough, you realize you were never outside the song. You are the song.